Hi, friends. Welcome to Enlightened World Network. Dr. Ruth Anderson and Teri Angel here for a meditation a day. Today, we're going to be doing a silent meditation. We invite you to meditate right along with us. Teri and I will be going behind scenes. She'll play some beautiful music. And after we receive our message from Spirit, we'll come back on with you and share with you what that message was. There's always a message from Spirit, and we never know what it's going to be. So glad that you're with us. Teri Angel, thank you for being here.
Oh, thank you, Ruth. It's an honor to be here.
Okay, well, let's just go ahead. We're going to go behind scenes. Please join us. Thank you. And we're back, Teri. We always start out saying, well, that was interesting. And that was interesting.
Yes, it was a very interesting time together.
One of the last things that they said was that we are part of the army of God. And this is not the first time that we've heard those words. Teri, when you hear army of God, what does that mean to you?
It means I'm committed, that I'm going voluntarily forward to be in the light because I see God as light. So it means that I am to do everything I can to shine that light and to hold the space for others to see the light of God as I'm going forward. It feels like marching forward and not standing still, not just being stagnant on the sidelines. That it's actual movement is what I feel.
You know, when they show me army of God, I continue to see the same thing, which is being on a horse with armor on. And I have to think about this for a minute, but it's not because I'm going to go hurt anybody. It's actually protection for me. And we talked about what is being protected. And it was divine light. And then, well, if we're protecting divine light, what or who are we protecting it against? Teri, you want to talk about that?
Well, what I understand is that this is a time of shift and change, and we're going more into peace. The whole world is asking, crying out for peace. So I think the protection is that once we have that tilt where there's more people wanting it and more people showing peace and respect and honor in the world, that then it's a matter of holding that space, holding that line so that the peace will stay peaceful and stay intact. And anything else just has to stay by the wayside and either join in with the peace or step back away from it. So it's holding it intact in integrity of what's coming forth. So that's what I see, that we all still have jobs to do, even though it's going to be a peaceful world. We have the responsibility to hold it intact and hold it so that we see it and keep seeing what we want, that we want peace. We don't want to go back into the archaic world of chaos and war and battles and the killings. We just don't want that anymore. We're over that. And so this is part of our job as light workers, to keep holding the space for that to continue on.
So that's an interesting thought, because I was thinking, you know, are all light workers being called in this same way? And I think many are. And we're hearing from the light workers that we talk with that they're feeling many of these same things. And I think others are being called to do different things right now. So if you are not feeling that calling yourself, is perfectly okay. We all have different roles to play at this time. And I think the important thing is that you listen to the guidance that you are receiving, and don't compare yourself to anybody else at this time. All of us are important in this. There's not one job or one role that's more important than any other. I asked them during this meditation, why are you asking these things of us? And the response we heard was, because you listen.
Yeah, I fully believe that, Ruth. I think, you know, there's even a scripture that says many are called, but few will answer that call. And so I think many are being called to be the light workers and the holders of peace. But it's the ones that say yes, the ones that say, yeah, I'll do this. I'll do whatever it takes to have that energy in our world, to have peace, and not just sit back and think, oh, somebody will do it. You know, what if all of us just did that and said somebody will do it? You know, there's Dr. Ruth Anderson, she'll do it. You know, but we all have a role, and we all have to really listen to our guidance. And we have guidance from many different areas. You know, our loved ones, the angels, um, you know, direct contact with our creator. That's the best guidance. But we all have different things that come through for us. And we just have to go into our intuition and see what's speaking and how that message is coming through for us.
And I think not only do we have the support of the archangels and the angels, and they had mentioned the seraphim the other day, the ancestors, the ascended masters, there's so much support for the work that is happening on the planet and the work that is going to happen on the planet. But I think it's also really important that we reach out to each other for that support. You know, if you're feeling a message and you want to bounce that off of somebody else, reach out to somebody in Enlightened World Network or in Teri's group, Angel Speakers. Just find someone that you trust to walk through this with you, because it's a confusing time right now. There's so much happening energetically. So find that support.
Know who you would call on if you're just in that place of needing support, needing somebody to talk to, or somebody to call on to hold your hand. If you're you know, feeling out of sorts or feeling there's a lot of change and you don't know what to do with it, know who you would go to. Who's your go-to person or group? Or, you know, where do you go to get back to center? And then reach out. Don't just sit with it. Reach out and find out, you know, what you need to know. And there's lots of people that can help you with that. Ruth, I'm so grateful for Enlightened World Network and this network that has such a variety of people. So, you know, you may not resonate with one thing, but there may be something else that comes on and you really do resonate with that energy. So just keep trying. That's the thing. Don't just give up after you've said, oh, I don't get that, or I don't understand that one. Just keep going to the next one, because there's always going to be a next one.
Right. And one good way to get centered every day is come on to Enlightened World Network and do the daily meditation. They really are geared to help you get centered and grounded and being open to the Creator and the divine light. And that's what we're here for. That's what we do on a daily basis. And with Teri's shows too, during the day, starting early in the morning Eastern time and closing up every evening. So there is support here.
Yeah, this has been a beautiful time together, and such a powerful message that there's so much change and so much shift right now. And the world is ready for it. The world's ready for this change, to go into peace, to leave all of that chaos behind. I know I'm ready for it, Ruth. I'm out here every day preaching peace, and so I'm ready to see it on a big scale, and have that what we look at in the world as the newsworthy stuff instead of the opposite.
Yes, beautiful. Well, Teri, thank you for this time with you today. And friends here at Enlightened World Network, keep the faith, my friends. This is an interesting time to be alive. We've chosen to be here at this time for a reason. Someday we'll understand why. But at any rate, know that you are chosen. You are loved dearly. So take good care and God bless. We'll see you soon.
Bye, everyone.